Hey everybody, this is Sheila Joe and welcome to my channel. Just remember that all things said are alleged and in my opinion. And guess what? I was surprised to see that Charnita's World on Nubian television premiered tonight. I totally forgot about that. Anyway, I wanted to kind of give my thoughts on the show. So I'm not going to be able to share any clips. I'm not sure how to do that part yet, but I'm just going to kind of give a quick overview. So basically, the episode opened up with Charnita and Jason, her husband, is going on a date because she was on vacation, I guess, in Atlanta. And if you've watched season 1 of Charnita's World, you know Charnita and her husband Jason, they love to go on dates, and I really love that about them. They love getting dressed up and just looking nice and stepping out on the town and going dancing and things like that. Even though they have 3 kids back at home, they're not homebodies. They like to make sure that they wine and dine themselves, and I really like that about them. But I smiled throughout the whole episode, just like now I'm kind of smiling giving this review. Anyway, I really like that about them. I love the way that Charnita dresses, and then she's kind of like teaching me some things. I never heard of having a house manager before. She's very transparent with her life. She's going through some issues with having, health issues where she has lupus. She discussed issues that her son Jackson Blue has, where they're not sure if it's autism, but he does have some sort of speech delay. So being very open and transparent about that and showing, the process of being supportive of their son. And also, I think last season they also touched base with their daughter who, sometimes if you are a darker hue, some kids can be kind of mean to little kids who are of a darker hue. And she was able to kind of like help her daughter overcome that. So this show to me is just really positive. And I don't know, just showing black love. I really like how Jason kind of like admires her curvaceous body, and I don't know, I'm going to show a little picture here that I kind of captured from my screen. I love the way he looks at her. It just looks so genuine. They look really happy together, and I don't know, I just kind of smiled throughout the entire episode. And then Charnita, to me, she's kind of funny a little bit. She would say things like, if Jason is trying to give her like a massage, she's like, oh, he's gonna massage my butt, things like that. I don't know, she's just so cute. I don't know, I really like Charnita. Anyway, this episode we were able to meet her parents, Angela and Charles Eubanks, and they also went through like a self-defense class, because from last season Charnita mentioned that her and Jason were out of the club and someone like tried to touch her butt, and then they were about to get into a fight, and so she wants to learn some self-defense moves. And so they hired a bodyguard to show like her and her stylist and a few of her friends on how they can protect themselves. One of the hairstylist, I think her name is Whitney, she was like, she's too pretty to fight. Charnita said the same thing, they're too pretty to fight, but Whitney is like, she's about to pow pow. So I thought that was kind of cute and funny. And then after that, Charnita discussed kind of like having this house manager and how her house manager kind of left in the middle of the school term, and how she had to hire someone else. So she's kind of explaining that to her personal assistant Tiana, and Tiana seems very supportive. And we got to meet the new house manager. Her name is Miss Z, and Miss Z seems down to earth, and she's determined also to be a major player with Jackson Blue, who has like the speech impediment or speech delay. And so she's showing how she's gonna focus on that and help him to learn how to speak more fluently. And then Charnita also opened up about having to take anxiety pills and just talking about her lupus flares and things like that. And I don't really know much about lupus, but based on what she's describing in the episode, it is really triggered by stress. So by her being an entrepreneur, she has her own tax business, and then having kids and just trying to balance everything in life, stress can really trigger up this lupus flare. And so it's gonna be nice, I guess, or I just kind of want to see how this is gonna play out throughout the season, how she's gonna control her work-life balance so that she does remain healthy. And I can see that Jason is very supportive of that. If she does have a lupus flare, he can recognize it right away. She doesn't have to tell him or ask him. I do want to know how hands-on he is as far as parenting is concerned. So I want to kind of see that play out throughout the season. And then at the end, they were showing like what's coming up on the next episode. And Charnita has like this podcast, and it's called the Green Tea Talk. So I'm really interested in that because it seems like they're going to be talking about, grown-up stuff. So I can't wait to see the next episode and see how that turns out. Anyway, I was really surprised. I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts on this particular episode, and I will be reviewing Charnita's World. So I will add that to my list, and I'll see you guys next week, next Friday, when the next episode airs. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you guys have a nice evening. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and leave any comments in the comments section. All right, this is Sheila Joe. I'm out.